When you try your best but you don't succeed. When you get what you want but not what you need. When you feel so tired but you can't sleep.
Sitting there face to face with these kids, listening to the plans that they're still developing and what they want to do with their lives. And you think about that in the context of in their short lives, all the difficult challenges that they've already overcome, that they still have hope. And I think that's what Covenant House does, provides hope for these kids.
We were able to hear firsthand how many of these young people and their children in some cases have found themselves homeless, the circumstances that led to their homelessness, and more often than not being able to see, but for the grace of God and the opportunities that many of us have been given, we are just steps away from having the same kind of bad experiences.
I think the fact that we have such a problem with homelessness, I think we often forget the most vulnerable that are also homeless, and those are our youth. And to start out life in that way and not have a support system is so much more difficult.
Those are good kids. They're resilient, they're survivors, they're trying so hard. But you can tell from my voice, it was an extremely emotional experience.
High up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try.
The kids that are here, the ones that I've spoken to, seem to want to be here. They want to make it work. They want to find a solution. They want to be able to get back on the right path. And certainly nothing is guaranteed, but the fact that they sense that here there's an answer, there's a roadmap, there are people who care. I mean, you can sense that as soon as you step into the courtyard.
Covenant House takes everyone, and there are no questions asked, and that it's a safe place. And you can feel it when you walk in. You feel that sense of warmth, that sense of support.
And it's hard for these kids to see sometimes that they're deserving of love, that they're deserving of respect, and have so many people come sleep on a sidewalk when it's cold. For them, that meant a great deal to the kids.
Tears stream down your face when you lose something.
Well, sometimes you have to just be all in. It's great to give of your treasure. Sometimes you just have to provide your own time. And I can tell you it's a very rewarding experience because you'll be able to sit down with kids in a very, very positive environment and see for yourself firsthand exactly how much hope they have. And when you leave, you know that you've done just a little bit more to hopefully bring some attention and some support to what Jim and others are doing in Covenant House.
We can talk about it, we can read about it, we can hear about it, but to actually see it and understand it firsthand, I think is probably the best reason to want to participate in this.
I would encourage as many of my peers and others to support the work of Covenant House and to come out and have the experience with us as we sleep out in November.